So if molesting your niece don't divide you, what possibly could have, broken you up now if you didn't leave him for that?
This is one, like we don't speak in terms of stuff like that, but he is one subject we don't discuss. We don't discuss him, and I never mention his name because I don't feel like it's a need for me to mention him. He's, I just try to dismiss him like he doesn't even exist for real.
And if he shouldn't be around kids under the age of 18, then I can tell you his name because it's court documents, and I will tell it later what the guy's name is because you just might know him, and you just might need to keep him away from your child. So we're going to take a commercial break and stay tuned for the name of the molester when we come right back for the Ghetto Gossip Show. We're back with the Ghetto Gossip Show. In case you're just tuning in, we are talking about The Truth Hurts, author Rosslyn Johnson. She's been telling her story, a little bit about her book, that's The Truth. And now we're going to get into the fiction part. But if you would like to call in and ask her what's going on with The Truth, the part that she just shared, you can give us a call at 804-915-5202 and ask her some questions, and we can kind of like sum up the book. And the book will be debuting November 26, 2013. Okay, now that you kind of calm down a little bit and you didn't get all of it out and you're not nervous anymore, we was talking about the book, the part that's true,
right,
about Baby Madison. Baby Madison in the book would be your daughter. You play Amani as the mom. Okay, when you got that, guess the phone call. Let's see. Ghetto Gossip.
Yes, I was trying to see if writing the story healed her in any kind of way, or did it help her? Because she seems like she's still upset, and it's really a touching subject.
Well, writing the story, it did heal me, but at the same time, I can't hide my emotions about it either. I still have other daughters that I gotta keep a close eye on, so I'm always, I'm not where I was in the beginning. I'm another place now. I will say that I'm another place now. It doesn't take a whole lot for me to get out of character when it comes to my girls, though. I'm just going to be honest about that. So I do think I'm always going to be touchy when it comes to, this subject matter in my daughters. Always. I think any mother would be.
You're absolutely right. Well, I'm definitely will, get the book because I really want to know the rest.
Well, maybe, okay, since you are the first caller that called in, okay, I need you to call back in and give the producer your name and number, and you'll get a free book.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Okay, so I got your number, so call back and give him your name and number, and we'll get you a book.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, like I said, and like you just explained, it's a touchy subject.
It is.
You don't know how to act. I got 4 daughters.
I don't know how to act when it comes to my girls. I'm calm. I've been calmed down since I've matured and stuff like that. But I can get rowdy in a heartbeat when it comes to these girls.
Kids.
I can get. I'll be somebody else. I turn into another. I might be a character in another story. But no, all honesty and seriously, like when it comes to the kids, you don't know how you're going to act unless it's your child or you've been affected directly by it. Because until that happens exactly to you, you don't know what you'll do.
Exactly.
Because at one point I used to say, I wonder how people can be divided with their family.
It's so easy.
But I see.
Ghetto Gossip.
Hey, how you doing tonight, Ghetto Gossip?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. I just like to say, that's a parent's biggest fear is molestation. When you take people around your kids, you never know what their intentions are. So, you have a lot of people that they just don't bring people around their kids. And, you have to watch daycares. You have to watch everything because it doesn't take long for molesters to get kids. And I have a nephew he has autism. He doesn't really talk. And the biggest fear with him is if something ever was to happen to him, he cannot talk and tell you that something happened to him. And a lot of young kids, they don't understand when things like that do happen to them. And so what I'm saying is, you can go on YouTube and you can look and you can see molesters living all around us.
Can I say something?
And if you can expose them, that's great.
Well, I will. Just stay tuned to the show. I will definitely get a name. Just stay tuned.
Can I say something to the caller?
Yes, you can.
I just like to say one more thing. Go ahead, Mel.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just like to tell Ghetto Gossip, I just love your show.
Thank you.
I tune in every week, and I'm glad you're doing this because you somewhere, some kind of way, you saving a kid right now. That's by putting people aware of what's going on. And to all of the single mothers out there that go to the clubs, don't bring men home. Okay? And all
Thank you for calling.
Don't bring women home either. But y'all have a good night.
You too. Thank you for calling in.
I had wanted to say one thing to that caller.
You can actually still say it.
The caller was saying how the child had autism and didn't have a voice. At the same time, my daughter, she's able to speak and she has a voice, but I'm her voice. I'm her voice, and at any time when I feel like they can't speak up for themselves, I will always speak up for what I know is right.
I guess with what he's saying as far as autism, they can't talk to be able to say what happened to them.
And in my field, I see that. I've been around kids that have autism.
It's just like a 1-year-old and 2-year-old. They can't really talk and explain
exactly
what actually happened. But when you and I was talking earlier, I explained to you the situation that it happened to me. And just last year, I did a show about molestation, where I put my rapists on blast, and I was allowed to do that. I mean, you gotta a gotcha paper every week.
Right, exactly.
So, I mean, why can't I say who did this thing to me when he was found guilty and he went to jail? So, the guy that raped me was Richard Wooten.
Wow.
And I'll never forget that name when I was 8 years old. Ghetto Gossip.
Oh yeah, I got a comment.
Okay.
What do you want me to?
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, I have a grandson also, and hello.
Yes, I'm listening. You can go ahead and continue to talk. Your TV probably off.
And he's not able to speak, and he's not able to walk, and he's 14 years old. And I'm telling you, if something like that was to happen to him, I would die. I would climb the bridge and I would jump off it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know what to do. So I kind of like sympathize with the young lady on TV. I know how you feel. And my heart goes out to your niece.
It's actually her daughter.
Oh, her daughter?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, my heart. Okay, my heart goes out to you.
I appreciate that.
And my advice to you is just be strong and pray.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, the phone lines is like backed up, so if we can't get to your phone call, just keep trying to call back in because the phone lines are kind of jumping because this is so touchy. Thanks for calling Ghetto Gossip. Hello, Ghetto Gossip.
Yes, I like to make a comment. This is always a great show. This is a great topic. Courageous woman sitting there telling the truth.
I appreciate that.
My thing is that I was just wondering to myself, wonder what makes a woman stay with a man that they know did such a horrendous act upon the young child, and why do they keep pursuing and knowing these facts are true and go to the extent to have a child with them? It's just a baffling thing to my mind to even put myself in the situation that you're in, and my heart truly goes out to you. Thank you so much for allowing me to call.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling. I think you're just touching so many people today.
Something just came over me. I mean, the truth is the truth. The truth hurts.
Yeah.
The truth hurts.
I know I'm expecting a call from someone at 9:30. I'm not sure if they are able to get through the line. But let's see. Ghetto Gossip.
Hi, just wanted to say that you ladies look really pretty today.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Bye.
The truth do hurts, and like I said, when it initially happened to me, I was like your daughter, didn't want to tell, because I was believing what he said would happen would happen. I was threatened to my family to be killed. Nobody was going to believe nothing that I said, and he being older than me, I was thinking that, okay, if I do say this, nobody's going to believe me. Like, who's going to believe me? It's going to be his word over mine. It took me years and years and years to actually tell my story, to realize 12 people believed me.
One person believed you was enough to get it started for charges.
Ghetto Gossip.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. You know, I look at your show every week, and I just heard you say that that this happened to you when you were 8.
Yes.
You know, Ghetto Gossip, you know, I watch your show every week, and do you think that talking about things like this on air really does help you? You know, do you really think that it's going to help you in the long run by talking about so much personal stuff?
I just feel like a lot of times when you do talk about it, it helps other people that won't talk about it.
Yeah.
So when they see that you're able to get it out in the open, sometimes they get it out in the opening. And every time I think about it, and for me to talk about it, actually when I did the show on the topic, and I addressed this guy 2 weeks ago, and now I did this show about him a year ago. 2 weeks ago, when I got a phone call saying that the guy that I named, somebody came forward and said he did the same thing to them.
Wow.
And it was a family member.
Wow.
So I feel like I helped somebody.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
So when they saw it on YouTube and they heard me give the name, and this was 2 weeks ago, and I did the show a year ago, the same person did it to a family member of his family. So I feel like, yeah, it do helps.
Yeah, it does. To the young lady, you know, that wrote the book, I'd like to say thank you, you know, because it's going to help somebody. And, you know, I'm a listener, and if y'all want to continue talking about what happened to y'all, I just want y'all to know that I'm listening. Because a lot of time a person don't want you to say nothing, they just want you to listen.
Thank you for calling.
And Ghetto Gossip, I always listen to you.
I want you to continue to listen for this next 30 minutes.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, ladies.
Well, like he was saying, it helps. At first, I didn't think that I could do it. And then the more I talk about it, the more it seemed like it heals me. Because there was so much bottled in me. And it's a lot, like you said about your daughter, something that she didn't tell. It's a lot that I didn't tell. It's because it's so much.
It's so much.
Through the process. Ghetto Gossip.
Hello, it's Crystal.
Who was this?
This here,
This who?
Tiffany.
Tiffany? Tiffany who?
Tiffany, I'm from Southside. Girl, I love this show. Oh my God, I seen the show you did on the you know when you were talking about when you was molested and all that.
Yes.
Girl, you had me all over myself. I was crying and everything, and I just want to thank you for exposing these sick people out here. I got 3 daughters myself, you know, and it's just something that needs to be talked about.
Yes.
And I just want to thank you for doing these shows, and I love the show, girl.
Okay, keep watching every Friday at 9 o'clock. And tell a friend to tell a friend, and we all can be friends.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Ty, and you know, just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
And Tiffany, you make sure you get your copy of The Truth Hurts when it comes out.
Girl, I am.
Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany.
Right, thank you.
All right. Like, it's a lot that I didn't tell. I mean, it's a lot. It wasn't happening like on spells. To me, what I can remember, it was happening like on a daily basis. Then I used to question Well, how your mother don't know? Like, I'm 8 years old. Like,
You was
like,
wondering
you
why
know,
she didn't know.
Exactly.
Wow.